Job chapter 13. Job chapter 13. Job chapter 13. If you got a C.O.G.I.C Bible, I think it would be on page 465. All right? Job chapter 13. Job chapter 13. Job chapter 13. All right? And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 verses that we want to consider in Job chapter 13. And those verses are verse 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right? All right? You have it? Amen. You have it? All right? All right. If you have it, say amen. Amen. Okay, now Job is in the Old Testament. And Job comes just before Psalms. All right? All right? Job comes just before Psalms. All right, let's look at it and see what it says now. Job chapter 13, verse 12, 13, 14, and 15. Let's begin reading at verse number 12. Verse number 12 says, your remembrance are like unto ash, your bodies to the bodies of clay. 13, hold your peace, let me alone that I may speak. Let it come on me what will. 14, wherefore do I take my flesh in my teeth, and put my life in my hand. 15, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. But I will maintain my own ways before him. You may be seated. That 15 verse says, though he slay me, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. But I will maintain my own ways before him. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. I want to tell you today to trust in the Lord in spite of. Amen. Listen, in this year of 2012, you got to trust in the Lord in spite of. Listen, in spite of what you may be confronted with, in spite of what you may be up against, in spite of what you may have to go through, trust in the Lord. Because if there's ever a time that people need to trust in the Lord, y'all, it's now. Yes, even when you're going through your difficulties, that's why you can say it's well. Because you are trusting in the Lord. And you're not letting anything or anybody stop you from trusting God. Listen, listen. In spite of your ailments that may be in your body, still trust God. And as you trust God, continue to say, it is well. Am I making sense, y'all? Now, Job experienced some real difficult situation. He experienced the loss of prosperity. He experienced the loss of even his family. He experienced boils breaking out all over him. He experienced having physical difficulties in his body. And there were friends who came around Job and were talking to Job and telling Job, you must have been in sin, or the God we know wouldn't do you like that. But Job knew differently. How many of y'all know, in spite of what people think or say or do, you know differently? Am I making sense, y'all? And they said to Job, your remembrance are like ashes. Your bodies are the bodies of clay. But Job said, wait a minute, y'all, give me a chance to respond. He said, hold your peace. Let me alone, that I may speak. Hold your peace. Listen to what I have to say. Amen. You talking, but you're not hearing what I have to say. How many of y'all know that sometimes people are talking so they ain't got time to hear what you got to say? But Job said, wait a minute, hold your peace. He said, even though I may take my flesh in my teeth and put my life in my hand, he said, though he slay me, in spite of what's going on, Job said, hold your peace, let me alone. And he said, let come on me what will. Did y'all get that? He said, let come on me what will. Amen. Whatever comes Amen. I'm able to endure it because though he slay me, yet will I trust him. In other words, what Job was saying, in spite of what I have to deal with, in spite of my problems, in spite of my troubles, in spite of what my friends are saying in reference to me, though he slay me, yet will I trust. I'm going to trust him in spite of. I'm going to trust him in spite of my pain. I'm going to trust him in spite of my hurt. I'm going to trust him in spite of my heartache. I'm going to trust him in spite of my difficulty. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Trust, everybody say trust. Trust means faith. Trust is hope. Trust is confidence. Trust is belief. In other words, in spite of my trials, in spite of my tribulations, in spite of what may seem like to others to be a setback, I'm going to maintain my faith in God. In spite of what it looks like, I'm still going to maintain my hope and confidence in God. And how many of you all know that in spite of your dilemma, you got to maintain your faith, your hope, and your confidence in God. Because always remember, you can always rely on God. You can always trust in him. When others have failed you, when others have decided that they're not going to trust God, and when others are talking about you look like a fool because of you trusting God, because of what you're going through, you maintain your trust and your faith and your confidence in God, because you know where the Lord has brought you from. Keep your confidence in God. Listen. I read in the Bible what David said. David said, stand in awe. Stand in awe. And sin not. Awe means respect. Stand in respect. And sin. Look at somebody and say, you ain't got to sin. Come on, tell me, you ain't got to sin. Stand in awe. Stand in respect to God. And sin not. Sin not. Why? Because the wages of sin is death. And you got to know something, y'all. If a person is sinning and they keep on sinning, it's going to catch up with them. That's just like a person that's a liar. If that person is a liar, they keep on lying of lies, it's going to catch up with them. But stand in awe, stand there. He said, and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed. And be still, Salah. Commune with God. There are the time when you yourself need to have a special time to commune with God. A special time to converse with God. A special time to talk to God. But make sure there's enough time in there for you not only to talk to God, but for God to talk back to you. See, some of y'all don't know, but God will talk back to you. He will respond to your prayers. But you can't just in a sense say, God, let me do all the talking. All right. Give God some time to talk back to you. Am I making sense, y'all? He said, offer the sacrifices of righteousness. And put your trust in the Lord. Offer sacrifices of righteousness. Offer sacrifices of goodness. See, goodness is righteousness. Offer sacrifices of honesty. See, honesty is righteousness. Offer sacrifices of holiness, because holiness is righteousness. Offer the sacrifice of righteousness and put your trust in the Lord. Put your confidence in God. Put your faith in God. Put your hope in God. Keep your belief in him. And when you keep your faith, your hope, your confidence, your belief in him, nothing or nobody can turn you around. Though he slay me, though he slay me, though he slay me, though he slay me, yet will I Because I'm trusting in somebody that's strong and mighty. Somebody that's powerful in battle. A man that's omniscient and omnipotent. A man that's got the power to maintain. Here comes the bubble shot on you, huh? And if I trust in the Lord, I'm going to be like Mount Zion. I'm going to be unmovable because I'm abiding in the Lord. And what he said now, if you abide in me, my words abide in you, you can ask, and it shall be done. Am I making sense, y'all? David said, as the mountains around about Jerusalem, so the Lord round about his people from henceforth even forever. Somebody shout forever. Now, how much longer do you want to be there? He can't be there no longer forever. Then we look at what the wise man said. The wise man said, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not. Oh, y'all know the Bible? Yes. Lean not. Watch this. Listen. Tell somebody, your understanding is limited. Listen. Some things you think you understand. You don't really understand. There was a way. Sin is right of the man. The end thereof are the ways of death. So, you got to remember also, you got to be careful about your thinking. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not to thine own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him. Oh, y'all missing this, y'all missing. This ought to be a very familiar scripture to most of y'all. In all thy ways acknowledge him. He shall direct your path. Yeah. He'll direct your steps. Come on, y'all. He'll direct your walk. Come on, y'all. He'll direct your way. Come on. In all thy ways acknowledge him. He shall direct thy path. Ooh, won't he direct your path? Do I have one witness in the house that know God will direct your path? That know God will lead you? That know God will guide you? That know God will? So if you know he will, somebody shout, yes, he will. He will direct your path. And watch this. If he direct your path, your foot won't slip. Y'all missing one of them. Yeah. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. The steps of a good man is ordered by the Lord. Somebody compose the song, order my steps, Lord. Order my steps in your words. Order my steps in your way. Lord, order my steps. Oh, somebody holler glory. Somebody shout glory. Now, see, y'all read the Bible, but you got to pay attention to the language. The language says, in all thy ways. The language does not say some of your ways, or a few of your ways, or only when you want to. But in all thy ways, acknowledge him. He shall direct thy path. See, y'all don't believe it, but God can direct you around danger. You can be driving down the road and say, Spirit speaking says, slow down. Come on, y'all. Come on. And Spirit speaking says, slow down. You better slow down. Or you can be driving and the Spirit speaking, you say, don't go around now. Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't getting this. Now see, y'all don't believe he'll talk to you like that. But when he speaks to you, like, it's in your best interest to obey what he says.
Amen.
Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Now watch the language now. Watch the language. It says, be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Now catch the language. If you fear God, you're going to depart from evil. Now watch this, y'all. If you have not departed from evil, that means you don't fear the Lord. And here, in this particular text, where I'm looking at, the word fear means reverence, honor, respect, and obey. Now watch this. If you reverence God, if you respect God, if you honor God, if you obey God, you will depart from evil. Let the wicked, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thought, and let him return unto the Lord. All right. The next verse says, if you do that, it shall be health to thy neighbor. Now watch it. That word neighbor, y'all, translates into nerves. It helps your nerves. Come on, y'all. Listen, y'all don't believe this, but disrespecting God, dishonoring God, and remaining in iniquity affects your nerves. Your iniquity will can cause your nerves to be bad. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And because that's sin will cause you to have bad nerves. I know some of y'all ain't and sometimes you wonder why you can't sleep talking about nerves bad. What you need to do is depart from iniquity. And if you're in church, you need to be real. And not be hypocritical. And not be pretending to be what you're not. Because one way or the other, it's going to catch up with you. Marvel to thy bone. It's marston to you. When you depart from evil, it's beneficial to you. Listen, departing from evil, y'all, will help your health. I wish above all that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prosper. Depart from evil. Because you know what? I've known folks that were sick before they got saved. But when they got saved, the Lord healed them. Am I making sense? Yeah. But when they got saved, the Lord healed them. Am I making sense? And so the bottom line is, once the Lord heal you and you get in church, trust Him. All right. Y'all waiting for a hoopalistic. It may not come. Listen. See, some of y'all can't get happy until I start hooping. So. Listen. Here comes the very teacher's verse in Proverbs. The Lord with thy substance and the first fruits of all thine. Did y'all catch the language? Honor the Lord. Now watch this. When you do that, you're honoring the Lord. And when you don't do that, you're dishonoring the Lord. Am I in the book, y'all? Honor the Lord with thy substance and the first fruits of all thine increase. And when you do that, you're honoring the Lord. When you do that, you're respecting God. When you do that, you're obeying God. When you do that, you receive a blessing from God. When you do that, you open the window of heaven and pour you out a blessing. Watch this now. Now he tells you in the 10th verse what's going to happen. when you do that. You honor the Lord, but something else will happen. He said, so shall thy bones be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out the wood. That simply means that you're going to have enough. Wine, listen y'all, wine in many instances in the Bible represents joy. That don't mean you go out and fill your cabinet with wine. I'm making sense, y'all. Amen. Wine is a mark. The Bible says wine is a mark. Strong drink is raging. Wine and strong drink will make you foolish. Come on, y'all. Come on. So the bottom line is, you listen, trust God and allow God to bless you in His own way. Look at somebody said, Pastor preaching this morning.